and you're going to visit, and there's a button right here, Join Virtual Office Now. Okay, and that's how you jump straight into my
To click on
Zoom.
that link the moment it
Yeah.
lands in
Yes.
front of them.
Yeah, see, that's what happens.
And my goal was to
I
join
normally,
Ilza and Bill, and here we are. Ooh,
here we are.
yep,
Hello, welcome back to everybody that's listening.
yes. Bill, let's take an office.
Hi. Bye, Izzy.
Which one you want?
Do
See
you want
you. Have a great
he
day, Bill.
he can have co-host
Oh, do you want
anytime
me to?
he comes in, by the way.
Okay. Then let's make him co-host. Then he can grab his own office. There we
That's
go.
right. Let's
Private office one is
go
Cool.
open.
private office 1. I'll see you there, Bill.
All right, maybe.
Maybe. Okay, so now I'm in got my Zoom virtual office going. Bill came in and he's muted. There he is. All right, so how do I show this on screen again? That was so awkward. Zoom window. Oh, that's the weird one.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
Infinity Windows.
I screwed that up real big. Can I switch my view gallery? Does that do it? And then I make this like Mondo size. Yeah. So
Ooh,
welcome everyone.
so
I'm
many of
working
us.
with Bill Welch, and he does Go High Level, and he's my Go High Level guy, and I love it. And I'm doing a lot of time working on stuff, but I need help all the time. So there's some exciting features he wanted to chat about a little bit with regard to like special properties. And again, for Instagram, I'll squeeze toward the inside of the frame, but, or am I? I don't know, Instagram. I don't know if I've got this right or not. I'm so sorry. I love you, but the narrow format is just, what is the bunny ears behind you, Bill? Some little shadow is like, something in your
Yeah, I don't
background.
know. I'm in a YMCA room, hotel room right now.
Oh, I was gonna say it looked kind of like that creepy dude off of Donnie Darko for a minute.
Oh, that bunny.
Oh, yeah, that's what I saw behind you. Anyway,
That bunny.
Ashley Perez, always providing the value, she says. Well, thanks, Ashley. Bill is the one providing the value. So I'm happy to share my screen and work on the website. But Bill, let me tell you what I've been working on since the last time you and I talked.
Okay. Oh, there they
Boy,
are. The bunny.
yeah,
I
see?
saw. I
It's
saw the
creepy.
bunny.
I
I
told
saw
you.
it.
Uh, so good grief. I came up with a quiz. The quiz builder is not my favorite, by the way. Have you used that?
I have not gone down that road yet. It's a
Okay.
relatively new feature.
Okay, it is. Yeah, it's advertised as new. So I put a bunch of questions in, but it's one question per page. So it's one of those like, I don't know, it's a lead magnet style thing. Either way, it still captures the information. I intend only to let people, so remember, I've got my audiences that are going to visit my website. DOSGuard is going to be visited by buyers who need assurance, no, buyers who want to buy DOSGuard or learn more, sellers and agents who need to have assurance that it's a legitimate company and product and service. Private money lenders who want to secure their butt by not letting due on sale assassinate their equity in the deal or their funds. Who else? Wholesalers that need a vote of confidence that need to be able to know that, oh, I can just buy DOSGuard, so you don't have to worry about that. And then one other party offer. Oh, TCs, title companies and TCs. So title companies can partner up, and TCs, we're only going to work through partners. So if TCs are coming in, they can get DOSGuard certified. I don't even want to talk to them if they can't pass my entrance exam, because I don't want to train them on the basics. I want experienced TCs who understand creative finance, who understand real estate, not just coordination. And so I've got a quiz that's like 15 questions that I started building last night. And so on the TC page, like it's a choose your own adventure. When you get there, it's like, here's all the audiences. Who are you? You jump to your little audience page, and then TCs can learn about what does it look like to work with us. And then if you can pass the exam, or the quiz, then we'll contact you. I kind of want to do that.
You want to do the quiz thing?
Well, I don't know. So I'm kind of putting it out to you. I built this thing, but when it comes to capturing leads and converting the information and website setup, I can type a bunch of information onto a page, but each person has their own um, adventure they've got to go on. And I noticed that when I have only one audience on the page, then I can just do a pop-up and do information collection right there. But if I've got multiple audiences on one page, the action items can't be pop-up because you can only have one pop-up per web page.
Yeah, this is where the funnel we were talking last time about,
Yes.
like, funnel versus website builder.
Yep.
This is where the funnel comes in handy.
Yep. And I had to do
I think
that on one of my pages. I put a funnel in place. No, I have a pop-up for my primary audience. So if 2 or 3 different audiences land on this page, my primary audience, I want to stay right there, capture the information on the spot with a pop-up. The other ones I have to send to a funnel page. So it's gonna reload the page with a new uh, set of information and information capture.
well, I think maybe the I just wanna make sure we're on the same page. So, like, you know how there's different steps in the funnel?
Yeah.
So, when you click a button inside of a funnel, you can say, "Go to the next step," or "Go to a step."
Yes.
So, you can push them all different places.
Yes. But that's like loading more web pages. I'm trying to be as simple and low friction as possible. I don't have a complex thing. It's like, do you want to gather more information? Do you want to drop your information so I can call you back? Because I'm closing deals not by people buying on the spot. It's by expressing their interest and we call back, get on the same page and close.
Yeah. Okay. Show me what you got. Let's see where we're at.
Let's see what we got. Share
And
screen.
then I'd like to look at the quizzes thing. We can go through that and
Yeah, kind of explore together because that's kind of new for everybody, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I'm curious to see like the difference between the quizzes and the surveys
Oh,
and
yeah.
the
Yep.
forms because you can disqualify people based off of an answer.
I had a typo. Somebody sent me a typo. I'll fix it later. All right, so let's go back and look at what I've got. So since the last time you saw Instagram, this
Uh,
is,
we we only see the screen and then the recording software and then
oh,
your Google Chat thing. There we go.
my
Got
day,
it.
hold on. My screen numbers changed after a power outage, and so the computer recounted the screens in different order. I'm
That
used to
looks pretty
screen
good now.
3 there, but a
Okay.
full screen share. So within the Zoom, I'm sharing the screen to you, separate from my video feed.
Yes.
So I had the home page was the only thing I had. Now I've got buyer, TC, title partners, wholesaler, but I built my format so I can just duplicate and then change content. So my header section is all consistent, etc. I haven't provided links to these, so I'm still building these in the dark kind of. They're saved but not published. And then
Okay. So let's stop there. So you talked about you wanted to duplicate your headers and your footers, right? That was kind of like the main reason that you did this way.
not quite. I wanted to duplicate the page layout, the spacing, the button styles, the frames around the sections. So I wanted to duplicate the content, not the header and footer, but I think I know what you're going for with the globals.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, but let's go ahead and talk about it. Let me open one of these pages so that you can talk about that because that's meaningful and valuable. At the top of my
Yes.
page, so these green borders, no, it's purple. When it goes global, it goes purple. So anybody except Instagram can see it says header dash navbar. That's because I named it that because I'm anal about that, naming things like that. But that is a global section template, and you can see the word global. The same thing down here in the footer, which I've got some work to do. The footer is very basic, but it's this purple section, dark purple, is a footer, and that's universal, and I can just drag that in from the elements on the side. I can drag in global sections, header and footer. And I can create other global sections, but if you drag this in, it will change what it looks like on every single web page that contains that element or that section.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the big benefit of having a global section is like, if you got 45 pages and you find a spelling error in your footer and you're like,
Do it.
oh
Yep, do it
gosh, now,
once.
now all I gotta do is change it one place and it boom, change it. It's such
Yep.
a time saver.
Another thing I could have
Well,
done was use section templates instead. So my approach was that I build a page, I have the global header and footer, but then I built the content starting with this buyer piece. Like I want to,
mhm.
what's the title of the page? Buyer. That way, when you land there, you know, oh, I'm on the buyer page. And then I've got content right here. I could have saved this and all of this as a section template that's not global. And I could have just gone to placeholder content. Could have said placeholder heading, placeholder subheading, content, list, button, and I could have saved it that way.
Mhm. What is it saved as now? Nothing. You just duplicated it.
Yeah, all I did was duplicate the entire page and change the content.
Right. Cool.
So it's two different ways of accomplishing the same thing. Although, no, because once I make changes, like you said, if I had 45 pages and I wanted to change the spacing on one element, I'd still have to hit all 45 pages.
Correct, because it's
Either
not a
way,
global, it's just a section template.
yeah,
Right.
I'll drop in the section. So, okay. So on here, this is the one where I've got multiple exits, which it's not a funnel page, it's a web page, but it would, if it was a funnel, it would be a leaky funnel because I've got join the waitlist for people who have already bought. I've got get a TC callback for those who are ready to buy one. If you're, and that also sparks interest for if you're a TC. Oh, I want to be a TC that calls them back. All right, TC is a little light colored button for you guys. Get certified. It doesn't point to anything yet, but I'm structuring the content to the page.
Can you preview it? I want to see what this thing looks like previewed.
Preview what? The web
The
page?
whole page. Yeah, just hit the little eyeball up there. Yeah. Okay. I'm seeing like fresh eyes from this. I'm gonna try to figure
Oh,
out
okay.
how I'm like navigating this. Do the deal right. So the bottom, there's 3 columns at the bottom. Dodge. These are just like
It's just
sales
it's
things.
kind of filler content. I really want you to see the top section of the page and take action there.
Yeah. So I'm about to buy a sub 2 deal. I already bought my sub 2 deal.
Oops.
Time is crucial. I I would. It's like to me, it seems a little busy.
Yeah, it's my
I
tendency.
I would I would almost say I'm about to buy a sub 2 deal button and then next page.
I hate
I
loading more
hate
and more
I
pages too.
yeah,
I'd
I
rather
hear you.
jump.
What so
Can we do a
what
jump
page
to
comes
section?
before this?
Can you? Does it reload the page
Yes.
if you have a jump to section that's down below, or does it just
No,
slide
it does
down there?
not.
Okay,
It'll slide down.
I'd be much happier with that. So if I had a button for I'm
Yeah.
about to buy and I already bought, and it just slides down to your section, I'd be very happy with that.
Yeah, I think that would be really beneficial because it'll allow you to put a little more information in there. You could even put like a quick video like
Yeah.
for that section, right?
Yeah,
And
because I'm
then you
trying to
don't
get
have to.
everything to land right at the top, and if I go to a mobile preview here, it's like
It's a
uh,
mess.
I'm about to buy a sub 2 deal. Those are the ones I want to capture first, and so that's the one I want to hit with no scroll. And then my secondary audience is I already bought a sub 2 deal, and they can join the wait list. And then here's a little info dump of just random stuff if you want it.
I would tend to think because I would say even on the mobile view, you should the first 2 things should just be the button. I'm about to buy a deal or whatever the other one is,
I
and
don't
then
disagree.
it
I
could
like that.
scroll. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that makes a lot cleaner sense.
this does look really busy.
Yes.
So let's clone a button and drag it. You would basically put something top center right here, duplicate that.
No, I would keep it in that white space in that section that is like where those 2
Oh,
box
okay.
columns are.
So the section is the green. For those who aren't familiar with this, section is a green outer border, and then inside of it is a row which contains this one contains 2 columns. So I'm going to add a new 1 column row, correct, Bill?
Yeah, yeah, stick that in there.
And then I'm going to drag it to the and it automatically contains a column. So I need to drag this above the other one. And now I've got this empty 1 column row, which is where I would drag the buttons
Yep.
into. Did I get it? Yeah, okay. So then these 2 would be right in here. Buyer, I've got a lot of white space here, but whatever. And then this one would be something like, I name them. This is button about to buy.
Buying is yeah, about to buy,
Oh
and
yeah, I
then
like buying. About to buy.
yeah, I think about to buy is more clear because then
Yeah,
the other one is already bought.
yeah. Uh, I'm I'm
I am.
buying a sub 2 now. And then this one is going to be, I already bought sub 2. Button, already bought. Okay. And then these can be configured to scroll to a section. And then I would take this out of a 2 column and into a single column for content wise, right?
Yes. So just
Probably a
duplicate that
whole
column
section.
row, that blue one. Yeah, and then just delete one of them. Delete one of those
Oh, okay, one
rows
of
in
the
there.
purples.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then which one? I deleted I'm about to buy. I deleted I'm already. So now I delete the I'm about to. Now I have those. Okay. And then probably put a divider in here below this
Sure.
for visual cleanliness. Now these are jammed together, so we'll have to add some spacing there.
Hmm.
But they can also be spaced out nicely so that the page loads on mobile with some white space. So it's like clearly you're supposed to take action. You can scroll if you want, but you're supposed to take action right here.
Hmm.
Okay, cool. So I would do that with the spacing here, like a margin
Yes.
of like
Yeah. Bring it
40
over to the mobile version so we can actually see what it looks like. Yeah.
there. Oh, I edited only the desktop version? Oh, okay, so
Correct.
let me undo that. What's the other one?
I think that's fine because you'll probably want to put a little more padding around those buttons, anyways,
Yeah,
like on the inside.
I will, but I'll come back to it.
Okay.
I want to leave it like it was before I start messing with stuff. So I'm buying a sub 2 now. That's the ones I really want to capture. Maybe I turn
Yep.
this to the light colored button to like, I don't know, they can be the same color. But anyway, so
Yeah.
margin, I really want the margin below this button to be, do I want 20 here and 20 here? Or do I want 40 below this one and just that's it?
I don't know what the best answer is for that, whether you should split them up or not.
I tend to like spacing above an item in a vertical stack.
Yeah.
And then this line itself would have another 10 or something. Should I put a text box in here that says tap?
You can inside the button, click the button, and then
Mhm.
you can do the subtext in here. Yeah.
I just want one of them to. I wanted to say tap one of the two, basically. But
Oh.
yeah, you can put tap here on here. It does, and it takes up a good chunk of screen real estate, which is good for me right now.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think? Tap here, like that. You're free to disagree with me, even on a live stream. I don't care. You can say I think best practice is this. You're free. Like I'm gonna do what I want to do, but I like to do it informed. Sometimes people are like, I wouldn't do it that way, and I'm like, thanks, but I'm doing
Uh,
it anyway.
I I don't know yet. I'm waiting to see how this plays out, like, as I'm looking at it, right? So,
Yeah.
buyer, so they came to this page, and I would probably put a text line above both of these that says choose one.
Okay. So elements. I'm gonna go with a paragraph. I don't want it to show up. The reason I go with heading, subheading, and paragraph, I choose those because I don't want them to be indexed as the outline of the page. When a search engine comes through and tries to figure out what actually needs to be hierarchically recorded, I don't want it to be like, choose one.
Yeah, that gets into a whole nother world of how do you structure your content based off of headings.
Yeah, abstraction of website design and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
SEO optimization. And I'm not an SEO master. I know enough to be dangerous. Paragraph, choose one. Now I can make this font size be like 24 if I want, but it won't show up as a heading. It can be large text without being a heading.
Correct.
Choose one with a period. Does that look fine? That looks terrible. Also, it's time to put the padding in. Like I discussed, I'm going to do the probably 20 pixels on this one. Yeah, that looks pretty even. Choose one. I'm
I
buying.
would
I already bought.
capitalize the zero? No.
The
The
O.
O, the letter O.
Oh, I hate title case. I'd rather just go all caps.
Do it then. What shortcut buttons did you press for that?
What do you mean? Oh, to
Did
select the
you
text?
Yeah,
Control.
but then you select. Did you just retype everything?
Yeah, once it's selected, as soon as you type a single character, it replaces what was selected.
Oh, because there's an actual function in here that will do all caps or it'll change to the first letter caps. So if you go into
Yeah,
the
title case.
advanced settings,
I'm
if you
aware
go
of
into
it, but
advanced
let's
settings,
explore it for the sake of the audience. If you go
yes.
down here to text transform, uppercase, lowercase, you can do that. I typed quickly and it was only 2 words, so I chose that. You can do,
Yeah.
let's go lowercase first and then let's go capitalize. Well, what's the difference between uppercase and capitalize?
Uh,
Choose.
uh, See, here's the problem because you typed everything in cap locks.
Oh, all right, let's try that again.
That's the default. So if you do it normally,
Choose one.
so
Okay,
this
the,
would be uppercase.
so this
What
is,
you have is up.
no. Right now I've got
That's
capitalized selected,
capitals. Right.
which
Yes.
in other apps and softwares, et cetera, could be referred to as title case. So when you have a title, it
Title
it
case.
capitalizes the first letter of each word. But does it factor? It doesn't care about articles. The word or the grammatical
Mhm.
function articles. Normally it would be choose the one, and that's how capitalization is. But in proper title case. But if you're just capitalizing the first letter, it's not the same thing as title case. So the fact that they call it capitalized is fine by me. But I'm gonna go uppercase, not choose the one, just choose one. Fire, choose one.
I don't know.
I'm fine.
Maybe it does look better the other way. I don't know. I always like to test it. Really, it just doesn't matter, honestly. It's whatever Caleb thinks is best for this. Whatever he likes.
Whether I like it, I get that a lot. So I'm about to buy. Now we need to configure this button to shoot me down to the section, right? So we go down to the button
Yep.
actions,
Scroll to.
scroll to element, and the element we're going to select is going to be, oh, this is where the naming convention comes in, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it also automatically scrolls to that thing, so it's
Yeah,
a little shortcut for lazy people.
it is. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So choose, I'm buying a sub to now. So section, buyer categories, 2 column, paragraph, headline. Oh, I haven't even finished naming the headline. Look at that.
We must have deleted the same one out of those columns.
Oh, hold on. No, they're both called headlines, so I just never finished naming them. I'm a loser. Button, actions, scroll, go, no, go scroll to element. And then I need to choose an element, which needs to be, it's going to be the other headline. That's the wrong one. My goodness. Where did it go?
Uh, just rename it. Rename the thing you're actually trying to do.
Yeah, for
Rename
real.
that whole box. Rename the column.
Fair enough. 2 column row. Oh yeah. Column. Oh, it's a row. Row.
No, it's a column.
The purple is,
Oh, it is a row. It's
the
a row.
blue
You're
is
right. It
row.
does
Yeah.
say row.
Row. Already bought. So when I have a row, I can put multiple columns inside, stacked or
Hey,
horizontal. Yeah.
so I'm kind of like caught up on the wording here. I'm about to buy a sub two deal,
Yeah.
and what was the other one?
I'm buying and I already
S-
bought.
I don't. So I think one should be like going to buy, like it some way that's like more like very concise.
I'm buying a sub 2. I already bought my sub 2. I don't know.
What confuses me is like, can we make the first words different? Because now it's like I am and I, but what's like the thing that they're actually doing? Like already bought a sub two deal or buying a sub two deal. So I would probably take out the I and the I am. So it's just buying a sub two deal, already bought a sub two deal, because then it's like really clear if people are scrolling quick, they're like, ooh, buying a sub two deal. Yeah, that's me. Or already, like they're like, ooh, already bought.
Do I keep the word deal? Buying, already bought
Already
sub 2.
bought sub 2, buying.
Actually,
Buying
so
sub 2.
this just becomes buying sub 2 and already bought sub 2.
Super clear now.
Yep, less is more. I hate doing it.
Yep.
I hate cutting this stuff because I want to make sure I'm fully informed, but that's not true. That's not the best way. So headline, buying. This element is headline, bought. And then this button here, already bought, needs to skip down to element called, well, where's my section?
There's
Oh,
a good chance it didn't refresh it because it hasn't been saved.
headline buying did. How are they that far out of order? Button about to buy. We're close. Headline bought. Okay, found it. Okay, my
Save it.
goodness. Yeah, save. Thank you. Do I have to do anything with this SEO pop-up? Can I exit? Does it still save? Can I cancel?
Just exit, cancel, whatever.
It's annoying. So let's
Yes, it
preview.
is.
Can I do a mobile preview? No. All right, so I'm buying. Okay, it jumps to the heading. Already bought. Jumps to the heading. Okay.
Wait, you had to scroll there. Do that again. It like jumped below it.
Well, it jumps to that is the top of the page. Even though the element, the container, the column, yeah, the purple element is going to be, well, I can't call it element. The purple, the column itself has a border around it. And what we jumped to was not the purple. We jumped to, oh, so maybe we need to jump to the purple thing instead of the text. It said jump to element, so I thought we had to choose orange, which is the element in the editor.
Right.
Aha, so if I choose this and scroll to element, and it actually turns out to be, well, let me rename this thing. The purple is going to be, oh, I could go to, is the blue containing both?
Dude.
The blue,
No.
I'm going to go to the blue, row buying.
Yes. Yes.
Row buying. Save. The preview, sometimes if you click preview, it doesn't load like for 5 seconds, so I just wait.
Yeah. And then after a while, your
Aha, that did it.
computer's already stored it too much. It worked?
That worked. Yeah, so we actually, we found out for cleanliness and like good jumps, we want to do it like this, where we want to jump to the blue thing, which is a row. So now my bouton right here, already bought sub 2, needs to be scrolled to element, and it's going to be a
Row already bought.
row already bought. And when that works, let's see if it does it. It's already bought. Oh, it saved real fast. Then it jumps down to include the full frame. Looks much cleaner.
It does. And sometimes when you're previewing this stuff, it will stop previewing it because your computer's cached too much. And then you either got to clear the cache, restart your computer, or just pull it up in an incognito window or close the
Yep.
browser or something like that.
Yep. I'm trying to think of a better word than avatars for this too. For the top nav, like I want you to be able to jump between your stuff here. What word can I use? Most of my audience is going to recognize the word avatars, but my buyers my sellers and the agents are not.
First thing that comes to mind is who are you? That's
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
but it's concise.
I thought about I'm a ...
It's pretty good.
It invites people to be curious, and if they're not curious, it comes across less professional than a presentation to me. So I don't know.
Yeah, but we're trying to get people to do stuff. And
Yeah.
there's like a where's that fine line of professional versus getting them
If
to go to where
versus
they actually need to go.
effective, yeah. It's not very professional, but it's effective. What did you do? I cussed them out.
Some of the most effective landing pages and funnels are not professional looking at all. And they
Caleb loves
just
to
make,
hate those.
yes, he does, but they also make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and
And Caleb
wild.
doesn't. So you can be uppity all you want. I'll think of a
Just
different word
gotta
for avatars, but Well,
It's
I
good for
may
now. I mean, if 99% of your people are there, like, sure, leave it there. It's their language. It doesn't have to speak to everyone because well, it doesn't have to.
yeah. I know I may is better than avatars though, so there we go. That's a global section change, so it's gonna pop a warning. By the way, you just changed a global section component. It's good. So choose one. We got a little choose your own adventure. On the web version, let's preview this again. Choose one, buying sub 2, already bought sub 2. So it's clear that you're supposed to take action here, but you're also free to scroll if you want.
Hmm.
And then get a TC callback is on here. TCs get certified. I like the web version where it's way out of the way. Already bought sub 2, join the waitlist. That's all you can do. And then some supplemental crap down here.
I just because you called it supplemental crap, I don't think you need it. What does it say?
Do the deal
Yeah,
right.
it's
Yeah, but some people want to read more. Some people are like, don't just give me the sales pitch. Let me read more and stuff. Oh, another
I
thing I wanted to
mean,
talk with you about was blog. Do I build web page articles and content, or should I build a blog? How does that affect different audiences? Who wants to see differently?
what's your question?
Well, if I'm a realtor,
Wait,
if I've
wait,
got realtor,
before we go there, I think, like you said, these things at the bottom, like, some people want a little more information.
mhm.
Get rid of these, put testimonials in here. That's what's going to move the needle.
Somebody sent me a proposal the other day that said that had a section for client testimonial, and it said, hop on board to be our first, or like to give us one. And I'm like, that's not a very compelling proposal. You should have just removed that.
Just, hey,
Available
w-
immediately. Not compelling.
did you enjoy our services? Awesome. Would you like to leave a video review? Great.
It was
Here's
like
how
a
you do it.
billboard ad. Your name could be here on my next proposal. Uh,
That's
no,
kind of weird.
thanks. It didn't come across well. I think they worded it
Yeah.
well. It just didn't come across well. And if you're watching, I still love you. That's one of the reasons I said no to you.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
More knows the better. That's how we
So
get yeses.
I will get testimonials and blast it. I think testimonials are going to be in my footer because I want you to see,
Yes.
I want that level of reassurance in every single page on the website.
Everywhere.
Yes. People love me.
People don't love you. People love the problem you solve.
That's right. Actually, one of my partners said, hey, you need to make sure that this remains independent enough from Caleb that
Mhm.
it stands on its own. And I said, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
So I could come and talk about DasGuard and I could sell it. Caleb doesn't have to sell it.
Yeah, that's definitely a big component of that. So what else have we got? So the quizzes is new. Let me take you to the quiz builder. So I started this one
Let's
automatically. It's
go on the journey.
quiz 0.
Quizzo.
Yeah,
Is that what Quizzo means? Quiz 0?
it means quiz 0. Yeah, computer. I come from a computer science background. Computers count from 0, and if they start your numbering at 1, it was because the programmer was like, all right, I'm just going to cater to the people who don't understand the computers start counting at 0. 0 is the first number in any numbering scheme for a computer, and so they have to like automatically consume the first one with something blank so that it shows a
Huh.
1 to you. It's
Interesting.
it's not automatically that way. Somebody was intentional about it.
Wow.
So quiz. I was building this yesterday. It's got page, like the page numbers are automatic, but you can drag them to different places. So whatever. Page
You should be
6
able to
is.
rename. You can rename them too.
I can. Do I need to rename them? I haven't even. Oh, I haven't even previewed this. So let's preview it.
No, you shouldn't have to rename them.
It looks like I've noticed every time I get this 404, then the thing that I'm trying to preview is meant to be embedded or shown on top of another page, an existing page, and it's not meant to be a standalone element.
What else have you got it on?
Um, pop-ups, pop-up content. And if I preview the page and click the pop-up works. But if I preview the pop-up content only, does not work with Go High Level.
Interesting.
I did it with some, I can't remember the other thing, but I did it and I tested it and I was like, okay, so consistently, if you have just a floating element, you can't preview it by itself. You have to preview it in its context on the page. So whatever. I don't have a
Okay.
quiz. So I would almost need to go create a page dedicated to the quiz. Let me
Mhm.
do that real quick and let's just see. Let's go to
Slap her in
websites
there.
and duplicate a page. DOS guard. I'm getting faster. So I'm going to take wholesaler and I'm going to go clone. No, not clone on this website. And then what do you launch a quiz? Edit.
You'll have to add it as an element, I'm guessing.
Is that so? All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's do this. Element quiz. It's not an
Oh, I've
element.
never I've never done the quiz.
Yeah. So it's elements are what you add to a
Uh,
page. It could be a widget, but I'm imagining it's actually going to be something where you take a button and you tell it to launch the quiz.
yeah, or you can maybe embed it. Go to page. Try go to page. Oh no, because no, that's not going to be that
That's a
way.
website page.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the quiz thing. Where did the quiz? Oh, I need to, let me duplicate tabs and go back.
Unless you can only embed it, which could be true.
Oh, on your own
But
site?
that'd be
Embedding is
yeah,
mostly meant
I
for
mean,
external sites. So if we go to quizzes, I've got the builder. How do I use it? Can I preview
good
here?
preview.
Nope, still can't preview.
Hold on. Go back one screen.
To what?
But there was like a settings screen. Where did that go?
Right here?
Oh, hit the three dots. I think it was the three dots. I saw it.
Oh,
Uh, I swear I saw settings somewhere.
not on this.
Hmm.
If I go
Yeah,
to
no
edit the
arrows.
quiz, there's settings over here, styles and options. What is this? Advanced settings, add elements, manage categories. I don't know. I didn't look this up. I didn't know what categories were, but I could not add score until I added a category. So I added a
Hmm.
category called correct answer. just
Perfect.
just to kick it off. So if I go edit this question, if I select this one, settings, oh no, that's for the page. See, this is going to be like a pop-up page for every question. Oh, it's the element here is the question element. And what I thought was you'd be able to have a page with 4 or 5 questions before they go to the next page, but this is like a 1 question per page and you click next. And I'm like, I kind of,
Okay, so try advanced settings here.
okay,
Because
advanced down to the bottom. Nope, custom
okay, if
field,
not,
unique key.
try in the top right. Try that little slider up there, all the way up, and now do advanced settings down here.
That's styles.
Because I know in the forms, in the surveys, you can say, I want one question per page, or I want 3 questions per page. Or can you drag and drop, like on page 1? Can you drag that up?
Nope, it swaps
Oh,
them.
what happened? Oh, it
It's,
swapped it?
no, it didn't even do that. What's this 2H4M? What happened to that?
2 hours, 4
Yeah, but the next
minutes.
one has 19N5M 192 VD. Nobody wants VD.
Especially 192 of them. It
Yeah.
sounds bad. I don't know. I've never really messed with this thing before.
Well, last night I don't recall those existing. Whoa! Oh, good. I worked on this for a long time. So it's good to see that the other questions are here. I
That's
was at a
good.
real estate conference and being pretty passive about it while I worked on this. But so how do I launch the integrate? Yeah, link. Can we do that?
Okay.
No?
Yeah. So try the. I feel like you've got to set some. It's strange. I don't really understand. I'm in Colorado now, so I don't have 2 screens. So let me go log into your account here. Let me mess with it while you mess with it too.
Okay. I mean, we can just look up a high level quiz. We're probably wasting time spinning tires doing this when we could have just gone with
Maybe.
high level How to use quiz. Quiz builder, create quiz, categories, customize, save and preview. Yeah, save and preview doesn't work. My butt.
Hmm.
Drag and drop, sites, create quiz. Hmm. Result template, edit
0.
template. Do I have to finish building the result template before I can do it? Want to talk about your quiz, background color, your mom,
See your
content.
mom.
Yeah. Default quiz. Thank you for taking the time to complete this quiz. Oh, you can customize the message if their score is low, medium, or high. Okay.
Quiz settings. Oh, you can disable and enable the back button.
Yeah, I feel like doing that. My goal
Should.
is to determine are you like how good and experienced are you?
Did you think about your questions?
I'd like to put a timer on it too, or it's like you don't have time to go research the stuff. Do you know what you're talking about or not? That's me being
That's
sneaky.
what I was. That's what I was thinking when it was. It had that time on there, the 2 hours and whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, doesn't seem like there's any way to preview it. I did. Nope, still failing. So that's weird. Anyway, for those still looking at my screen, I can select a question. The question goes up here, and then options. I have to go down here and whichever is the correct one, I have to choose a category such as correct answer. That's one that I created. And then I can put a score in, but I cannot put a score in if the option is not listed as having a category. So it's weird to me. I don't fully understand it, but apparently it's a new product or service within high level. It's not a high priority for me right now, so I will live with it.
I'm going to embed it into that new page you just put in there, just to see what it looks like. The
Okay,
wholesale clone.
I'm gonna go back and
Then we'll be
discard
done
my
with it.
changes then, so you can have that page. Quizzes, QR codes, URL redirects. I'm confident that I'm going to use URL redirects for Creative TC when I migrate my website over, because I'm going to need to catch the inbound URL to an old article page and redirect it to the new blog page for that same article, aren't I?
You will probably need to do that.
Yep. Webinars. What's the webinars?
I haven't gone there yet.
Well, that's new, so yeah,
So many new things lately.
they are active. Definitely
I
active.
found out today there's an AI web builder that popped up. I was like, oh really?
Yeah.
It built a whole page in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I had it build
Yeah,
a test one. It didn't really understand my because I'm all niche, so it didn't understand my stuff.
yeah,
But it made a pretty version. I think it's the first
yeah.
5 of them are free, and then after that, you have to pay.
Hmm.
They also have they have an AI agent of some sort on there too that's supposed to man your site for like 170 bucks a month, I think. 120.
Hmm.
Might not be bad.
Depending on how much you have to train it.
Yeah, I'm not ready for it right now. I don't have enough content or stuff like that ready.
Why? It just gave a 404 on that when I installed
That's so weird.
embedded that code in there.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out some other day.
Yeah. I think what other stuff do I need to worry about when I'm on the website builder when it comes to like sales, security, events, settings, these other pieces of the website stuff?
Where you at? So, go to settings. Click settings real quick. Um, gotta put your favicon in there.
Yeah, I'm waiting on graphics
That's
to come back from graphic designer. Our current logo looks like
cool.
it's got a little sperm on it, so we're changing that. I went for one of the little handles, like the door handles, but it's one of the curvy ones, and it's got a fat round knob portion with the curvy tail looking. And somebody was like, "What is that?" No,
Uh,
not gonna work. I immediately went back to the designer. Crap, we created a little
too-
sperm logo. Can't do that.
so you wanted to know like what's important in there?
Yeah, I understand the
Events and
settings
settings.
page well enough. What about security, events, security header? Anything you're aware of there?
N- No, nothing that I
Add
find
event.
anything necessary.
So is event
So that
like a condition that or a trigger? Like if this happens, then send a notification for like tracking purposes to third party stuff or what?
yeah, so most likely this is just for pixel conversion for
Hmm.
Facebook when you send somebody from a Facebook ad to here. And if they land on this page, then it's going to trigger back to Facebook and say, "Good job, Facebook. You did something great."
So it's more like attribution for source data, source
Yes,
of visitor. Okay.
to
S-
my understanding would be that.
Yeah. Sales, obviously don't have any sales there, stats. Oh, so this one is live. The homepage is live, and I've had 112 total views,
That's
88 of them are
good.
unique. So
That's
probably
awesome.
88 people viewed it once, and I viewed it like 40 times.
That's still pretty good. It's probably better than mine, where it's probably 112 and 3 people viewed it when I'm still building it. So,
And
congratulations.
opt-ins, 8 opt-ins. So that's people who clicked, I want to know more. So I've got 8 of those contacts saved. I have not reached out to those people yet. They did answer a little questionnaire that says my name, my email, and I am a blank. That would be wholesaler, buyer, seller, whatever. And so I have the information saved, but I also need to create contact properties where I add those attributes for segmentation when I go to create email lists.
So, why don't you just have a calendar up there, including with those questions in there, so that you can actually talk to them and sell them something
I,
ASAP?
when I look at them, they're not like buying a deal right now. So those are the ones I
Uh,
want to call back. So I guess if they check buying a deal right now, then I would want to schedule a call.
so let's go to that page.
What
I want
page?
to is does that flow work where they say I'm buying a deal right now, or when they answer what is that, a questionnaire?
No, it is on, it's on my homepage. So let's check that out. Home, edit.
'Cause, yeah, let's focus on the thing that's going to make money today.
Yeah, closest to the money. I want DOS Guard as the only button available here right for now. So I want DOS Guard at
Okay.
the top and the bottom of the page. Mobile has it right at the top, right at the bottom. So when you click
Um,
this, it launches the pop-up, and the pop-up it contains a form. So it's got the logo, it's got some paragraph text, and a form, which I can go edit the form. And it's first name, last name, email, I'm a blank.
do you think you need? I mean, because like, how are you going to know if somebody needs this today based off of those questions?
That's a good point. As I spoke about, they mark themselves as buyer or whatnot. It's like it does not specify that they're an active, like they have a deal pending right now.
Yeah. So
So
should we edit that?
yes,
Because really, the only thing you need to know is like, do you need DasGuard now? Yes.
I have a deal. Yeah,
No.
I have a deal closing in 30 days or less. I want to know that. Otherwise, is this too much information down here? I want to classify people into their groups though, because I'm gonna reach back out.
Well, yeah. So I mean, first, what's closest to the money, right? First question you need is not this. Like, this is important stuff, but
Yeah,
the most important thing is, do you have a deal closing in 30 days? Yes, great.
yeah, fair.
And you can add conditional onto this as well, where you can, if they say no,
Then this
do you have a
shows.
deal closing?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. All right, so we need a radio button,
Yes.
which only one option is. You can present multiple, they can only select one.
Correct.
So radio 185F5, false. Do you have a sub-2 deal closing in 30? So many words. Days or less. That needs to be reworded. The options are going to be yes and no.
Yep.
Yes. No. Delete.
So see here where it says it said enable calculations.
Mhm.
This is why I don't know what the difference between quizzes and forms and surveys are yet.
Oh. Oh.
Right.
Interesting. But this is a form. This isn't even a survey. There's forms and surveys and quizzes.
Right. I barely even know the difference between forms and surveys. Now they add quizzes on there. Like
Hmm.
the use cases for some of these things I believe are really slim.
Find out
Like
what kind of
like
Princess TC you are. Yeah. So then this becomes required. Advanced
yep.
settings. Do you have a custom? All right. Do you have a sub-2 deal closing in 30 days or less? Question mark. Yes or no? Okay. So then if they choose yes, how do I make this visible?
So if they say yes, you should take them straight to a calendar.
I agree. I'm sorry. If they say no, then I want them to segment themselves for follow-up.
Correct. Correct. So is this a form or a serve? Which one is
It's a
this?
form.
Okay. I believe the top left corner next to the bell and the plus sign.
Conditional logic. Show hide fields. Perfect. If do you have sub-2 deal closing is equal to no, then show IMA. Save.
Cool. And now we can do the same thing for the other one. If they have a deal closing in 30 days, then you can give them a calendar link.
Yes. So, I haven't created a calendar yet. Hold on, let me save this. See, is this one of the ones that 404 is on me? Yep, it is.
That's so weird.
But
I
you
think
see,
there's something.
it's part of a pop-up. It's a form that's meant to be a part of another web page, and so it can't preview on its own.
Hmm,
Unless there's a
pop
domain
up.
configuration that I'm missing. But it's
That's what I was wondering.
yeah. So if I go back to, hey, come on back. I'd go create a calendar.
Hmm.
Ooh, here's a problem. For me, my calendar, because I have a one master Google account with 2 email addresses on it. So it's going to tie back to my Google account, which is at CreativeTC, even though this is a DOSGuard. Unless I create a
They were,
separate email account for @DOSGuard.
well, ultimately, that would probably be the best way, but just use what you got now. They're
Yeah,
not going to see it.
yeah, it'll work fine. Well, the email invite's going to come
Yeah.
from @CreativeTC. So back, can I go back? I can't go back because it's just editing something else. All right, back. I need to go to, where is that? Calendars?
Yeah.
I have to create one in the first place. Oh, well, it sees mine. Apparently
Calendar
not.
settings.
New
Have you
one?
connected your calendar yet?
I haven't, not to this, because I knew I had that issue about it was going to be a different, but
Hmm.
it's pretty fast to connect. I can, personal
Super easy.
booking,
Do round robin.
and then I can add other people to it.
Yeah, it's just like the single, whatever the first one is, the single booking. There's just too many like weird limitations to it. So just always do round robin unless just don't do the single booking. It doesn't make sense.
Okay. I don't have to do a custom URL. Meeting duration by default, I don't do 30 minutes. You get 15 minutes of my time. Monday through Friday. Let's go 9 a.m. to,
So this is just So you have like your business
Yeah,
hours of operation,
yeah.
your calendar hours of operation, your personal profile hours of operation.
Yep.
And then you have your actual calendar itself, which you can time block and not
Mhm.
allow people to do stuff on. So there's like
Yeah, so
so many different ways.
this calendar is basically going to be a window into what's behind it. What's behind it is going to be my personal availability because this is, or the availability of the people who have availability on this. So let's say you and I were both on it, then the calendar is only going to show times from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. However, it's only going to show availability if you and or I are not out of office and are not already booked.
Correct.
Yeah. So
Or if
it's not
we
that it's going to create 15-minute event openings 9 to 5 across the board, period, end of story. It's subject to the availability of the people on the team.
correct. Correct.
Ooh, should I accept payments?
Yeah, that's a new feature that I'm just
Uh,
dying to use.
I do that for my inbound consults on, I've been doing it on Google Calendar already.
Yeah.
Advanced. Oh, slug is required. Really?
Oh, they gotcha. They gotcha.
Dang.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna do something different anyways. So that doesn't even matter.
What?
Just
Oh,
name it
my kid's
gibberish.
asking
Just name it
about, should
gibberish.
my kid be allowed to play VR right now?
Uh, have they been outside today?
Have you been outside today? It's rainy and cold. He said yes anyways.
Then that's passed my test.
That's a go ahead. Some dude in Florida says, yeah, you can play VR.
I'm in Colorado now. Leave me alone.
Oh, you moved there?
No, no, not.
Oh, well,
We're
he's in
here.
Colorado right
Kira's
now.
Kira's working. We're in
No,
the same time zone, I think.
no, you're Mountain Time. That'll be an hour behind
It's
me.
2:50. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 3:52 right now for me. Oh, I thought it was
Got it.
4:52 for you. Yeah, okay, so you're different time zone. What do I call this thing? Inbound. Already taken.
Just name it gibberish. We'll deal with that in another place.
You can
You
change
see
it
my
later.
view?
Ooh, the mountains. I like it.
Yeah, it's like 12,000 feet out there.
This slug is already taken too. Change me? Are you kidding me?
Name it gibberish. There you go.
Literally
Perfect.
gibberish. All right, fine. Oh, I couldn't even go to advanced settings until then, by the way.
Yeah.
Close. Hold on. Let me see what the advanced settings. I'm the dude that always like, oh, I wonder what options there are. Oh, man. Yeah,
So again, this is where you can add more availability. All right,
yeah,
hold
all
on,
right.
wait. Scroll to the top here, and so you can add a custom form to your calendar. So you can ask any sort of question you ever wanted to add to your calendar
Mhm.
by using a custom form.
Okay.
And you can change whether they select their date and time first.
Yeah.
Change, wait, okay, so there's that next multi-line box. You want to change what's in there because that is not what you, not this one. That one's okay. The next one, this one. That's you don't want to. We will contact you to shortly confirm. That's not what you want. It's going to auto confirm.
I think redirect URL is probably what I want. Go back to the home page.
Um, I like to give people a confirmation of like, hey, yes, you did. You did do this. It is true. So thank you for your appointment. We will contact you shortly. I would say we'll send you an email with your Zoom link and all that stuff.
Yeah, they should be getting an invite anyway. Auto
They
confirm.
will they will get one invite from here from the system. Oh, they changed something in here too. I think it's in the next one.
There. All right. Save that. Notifications.
Add guests. Do the add guests too, so people if they have a partner or something.
Wait, where?
Right, right there. It's a toggle up, right there. Yeah. So this is new, where they. Oh, it jumped. Go back to
Yeah, it sure did.
notifications. Okay. So allow Google Calendar. Yep, do that one.
So that's my Google
Now,
Calendar that's going to send it.
yes, yes. Now scroll
And
back to the top here.
well, every time I do
Yeah.
that, it jumped. All right, fine.
So this is a new thing where it will send them a confirmation email now, and you don't have to make a workflow for it. It automatically does it.
Nice. I don't care about the in-app. I don't live in Go High Level, so I don't care about the in-app notification, but I do want an email to, not to the contact. Do I?
Yeah, you want the contact to get all this stuff.
An unconfirmed booking?
Status unconfirmed. Oh, that's interesting. This notification is sent when an appointment is created with unconfirmed. I wonder if there's a button that disable email notifications.
Yeah. All right. Let me save
I
this.
haven't done this one yet. Usually I have a template that I've used for the automations. So this is,
Yeah. So an appointment booked status unconfirmed. That means I guess it sent them the
okay.
invite and they haven't selected yes to it. Or if
Yes,
they,
but we have it auto confirmed. So go down to the next one. Appointment book
oh, okay.
status
Status
confirmed.
confirmed. All right. So I definitely want to receive an email. Do they need the email?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's up to you. I like to send people as
But
many notifications as
I
possible.
hate that when I book something and I get 3 emails. I'm like, just send me the invite. I said yes to it.
Well, you put the link and all that stuff in there and the cancellation link and all that. That's what this is.
Meeting link. This doesn't have cancellation in it.
It is. Scroll back up. Maybe you're right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they in the automations, they have a recipe for follow-up, and I usually just use that.
I'm just going to go to the assigned user, and that's going to be whoever is assigned to this meeting to confirm that there was a booking and to check it out. Cancellation. Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait,
Tell
so you just disabled email notifications, right?
no.
By toggling that button?
Oh, I did. What? No. I hate this interface. It says enable, and when I toggle it, it says disable. So I'm turning on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
turning on to enable, but it looks like I selected to disable.
Words
Out.
matter.
Yes, they do. Outrageous. If they cancel, I want everybody getting a copy of that cancellation. If they reschedule, I think everybody needs a copy. Save, close. Reminder. I'll send it to the contact. Oh, and additional
And the
emails.
guest. And the guest. Get the
Wait.
guest in
What's
there.
additional emails versus guest?
You can add an additional email in there if you wanted to.
Okay,
Some random
contact and their
reason.
guest. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
And then 10. I'd say
This is what I think is really interesting because you can now. I wish
send.
they did it with SMS too, because that would make life a lot easier to do
Yeah,
both at the same spot.
and you could send multiple. You could send one at 10, one at 30. I'm like 30
Yeah.
minutes out. Hey, don't forget.
I do 24, 1 hour, and 10 minutes.
Golly.
Dude, I hate
Remind me
when
not
people
to
don't
book
show up.
an.
It drives me
Yeah.
nuts, man. It drives me nuts. Some people are like, I hate you, and other people are like, that was the best thing ever. So whatever. Can't
Yeah.
please everybody.
No, I know.
I know
Okay.
you can't be pleased at all, so
That's
nothing you
right.
can do about that.
That's right. Allow cancellation. Allow rescheduling. Yeah. Okay. It
One
will.
thing you have to check in here, because I don't know, is if it's including the link to the booking appointment. We haven't even gone down that road yet, so that's like a whole road.
Oh.
Because you got to connect your Zoom, and
No,
then
I don't want it to create a custom meeting for me. Remember, I run the virtual office, so I want everybody to show up at the
you don't
same.
have to.
Yeah, I can just specify a link, and I've got that link. So I've got Zoom.creativeTC, for example, always points to my
Right.
Zoom meeting because I have a long-standing, automatically recurring
Open
forever.
office.
Yeah, it's one
Okay.
meeting that we planned, and so it's hard coded into DNS on the web. If you visit that from anywhere, it's going to launch my Zoom meeting. And so that's what I'm going to do is put a URL like zoom.dosguard.io or something so that you pop in, my receptionist catches you and sends you into whatever meeting you got.
We'll have to put that into the meeting details,
Hmm.
which is all the way in the top section when we get done this. So meeting priority, custom meeting location. That's where you put it. That's where you put that URL.
Hmm. For now, it's Zoom.creativeTC.
Cool. Save it.
Can I HTTPS maybe? Sometimes they do HTTP. There. Save. And
Cool.
this
So
this
now
one's
when anybody books, it'll do it.
yeah, this one's closest to the money too. So where'd it go? Green.
Money.
Availability. Look busy. No. Recurring meeting. No.
Meeting interval. So
I don't
the
want more than one every
interval.
30 minutes.
Yeah, some people like 30 minutes. I put mine down to 15 minutes because if somebody gets off work at 5:30 and they have a 30-minute drive home, I wanted them to at least get 15 minutes of car time with me. That's all.
Minimum scheduling notice. For me, it's gonna be like 2 hours. My sales guy would be like, please no.
Don't do it.
Date range up to
14 days.
2 days in advance. No, they have a deal closing in the next 30 days. You better schedule now. That's what this one is for. Like,
Okay. Yes. Right. Right.
you
Right.
need to
Right.
schedule today or tomorrow. Oh, is this calendar days? What if they're on a Thursday or a Friday at end of day?
I don't know. See what that little exclamation point says there. I don't know if it's I don't think it's calendar days. I think it's just days. Yeah.
Which, unless it specifies business days, so I need to have at least
Yeah.
3 days. And if you're on Friday afternoon on a holiday weekend, you're not going to have any available scheduling spots. But that's the nature of it.
That's what happens.
Now, when I
Snooze you
hire
lose.
24/7, 365 staff to book, then minimum scheduling notice is going to be like nothing.
1 minute.
Maximum bookings per day. I'm not going to put a limit. Maximum bookings per slot. Yeah, 1. Oh, per user. Okay. Pre-buffer time. No, post-buffer. Don't need that. All right, save. Oh, hold on. I just realized the interval is you're gonna have availability on the hour, on the 15, on the 30. So that's you can choose any one of those, and it's the buffer time that's after that keeps somebody else from booking back to back. That's what it is.
Yep.
So I want 10 minutes ahead and 10 minutes after because I don't want back to backs.
Correct.
Okay, so interval. I don't want you to only be able to book on the hour and on the 30. I want you to be able to book on the 15s. Got it.
15s. Yeah.
And then they last 15 minutes. Got it. Cool. Now we've created a calendar and we can go do whatever the crap it was we were doing in the first place.
we're not done yet. Okay. So go. I usually will use a funnel for this, but you are going to be going to your website site builder thing that you got going on there somewhere.
Yeah, where was it? Oh, it was on this, wasn't it? Yeah. If you have a deal closing in the next 30 days, I want it to launch up.
No. Go back to your website builder because we need a place for that because there is a URL for that calendar, but it's really long and ugly. So we need to make it nice and pretty. Go to sites.
Yeah, it's also got gibberish in the title, the
Yeah.
URL, literally the word gibberish.
We don't want gibberish. So go to websites, do your duplication thing,
Okay,
or just create a blank one because it's only going to be a calendar. Like you don't
that's
want
right.
people to get
I don't want
confused.
them to do anything else.
Yeah. So I would
I,
just add a new page.
I can see how a funnel would make sense. You have a funnel. The first step is you book your calendar, and then the next is like you sign up to download the candy for free or whatever. But
Download Candy.
so let's clone the clone. Attack of the. Is that a copyright infringement for me to say that?
I don't think you said it all. So
Well, yeah, it was a
never
clever
did know.
inbound calendar only. And then this path can be bookings. Update ph. So that's going to be doscar.io/bookings, right?
Correct. It
Mm-hmm.
should be. And then just delete all the other things in there except for maybe the footer.
Yeah. So we're going to delete. I'm going to delete the whole stinking section. Gone.
Yeah, get that.
Add sections, full width.
Yep.
Drag it up here. Row, one column, add element, and that's going to be calendar.
Yep.
Yes, we got it.
There it is.
We got him, folks. We got him. Oh, that's too fat. Hold on, I think this needs to be a not full width. Can I change it or do I have to create a new one?
No, you just change it in there. Go to the general, down low, scroll, change the width to like 75. Down.
Okay. By comparison, if I create a new one column row, oh, it's the sections that are full width or wide, etc. So if I bring in a wide, add row, one column, full
And you
width.
can always change the section that calendar already lives in and hit allow rows to take entire width. Because now it's actually go to advanced on that section. I think it's in advanced. Full width. Yeah, change it there. Down.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Can you little creep?
You did it. You did it.
Look at me go. Mid-wide? Wow, mid-wide. That's what they used to call me, you know.
Really?
No,
Mid wide. Did you play football? Isn't that a football position?
I don't know. I thought it was a fat joke. Save. Let's preview this. Go away, you. I can see you wanting to put a no index tag on this page. The
Why
calendar
would you
page.
want to do that?
I don't want people to skip straight to the calendar booking if they didn't tell me who they are on the way in and like drop their info. I don't want the
But
search engines to pull this page.
yeah, they still have to put their information in here either way.
Yeah.
Because that's what is part of this calendar. So if you preview it, the little eyeball up there.
Yes. It still says wholesale.
So when we
That's
were
still pretty
building
big.
that calendar,
Yeah.
you can change what comes first. So you could have this come first or their first name, last name, email, and all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you can pick a time, select, and then give me your info. Yeah, but this is a free 15 minutes with me as opposed to paying for something.
Beautiful.
Thank you. That's also what they used to call me in high school.
You're mid-wide beautiful.
Mid-wide beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Did you hear
yeah,
the sneeze?
I did.
Okay, good. I wasn't actually calling you beautiful. That's instead
I
of
know.
saying God bless you. It's a Seinfeld thing.
I saw something today. I reposted it on my story. It said, killing you is the last thing. Why are you crying? Because you want to kill me. That's the last thing I want to do. Why is it on the list? It's the last item. Mm. So we have a working calendar page.
Hooray.
You pick a time. Oh, yeah. Book now.
Boop.
Boop. That's when we tap your nose.
Make sure it looks good on mobile.
The
All this hard
mobile
work for
book
nothing.
now. Bing bong. Looks okay.
Great.
Oh,
Good enough.
the title inbound active deals appointments is shows on this. That's not
Where'd
what I
that come
want.
from?
That's the name of the
Oh,
calendar.
that's what you labeled it. Yep, that's what happens.
Well, that's dumb.
You gotta
Redirect action.
go back to the calendar.
Use action from calendar builder. Oh my goodness. Yuck. All right, save this page, go back to the close. So instead of, if they answer yes, I'm gonna have a redirect to URL. That's conditional. If do you have sub 2 deal is equal to yes, then, oh, I can't just select a page from a dropdown. Now I have to like take a hard coded. What if I change the URL? That sucks.
Hmm.
I feel like they should have a redirect to page, not URL.
Put it on the wish list.
Here's how to do that, by the way, people. What's their?
Ideas. No, it's ideas.highlevel.com.
No. Oh, good. You have it memorized. GPT is like, oh, ideas, sure, why not?
I've got plenty for you.
Search, no. Feedback. Oh, I guess I should search. Well, it's going to filter as we go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for conditions.
Conditional formatting on forms. Is that what that was? It's a form?
This is a, yeah, form conditions. Form conditions, send to page, capital P, rather than URL. Dozens of use cases from URL parameters to web pages. No. No. All right, so this is a new idea.
So for anybody out there watching, if they are listening, if you ever have an idea and you want to go high level to do it eventually, you put it in here and other people will vote on it. And this is how everything gets done in Go High Level. And this is why they are always changing everything at light speed because there's so much client feedback and they
And they
listen
listen
to it.
to it. They listen to it. So we need to add redirect to URL. So I'm using Microsoft Paint to like doodle stuff. Looks real professional, doesn't it? What a beaut.
Drawn by a third grader.
Yep. So now I'm going to draw a white rectangle. Actually, I'm going to take this, copy, paste, and drag this to
White
cover
it
up
out.
URL. And then I'm going to type the word page, and it's going to be in like red text or something like that. Yep. Yeah. All right. Now Control S, save as feedback. Should have saved as best feedback ever. Attach feedback. All right. Rather than make me hard code a URL for conditions, form conditions, let me choose a page on the website so that even if I update the slug there, this still points to the right thing. It's gonna get like 1 billion upvotes in no time. Look, it's already got one.
Amazing. Popular guy.
Yep, I'll put it in the chat and Bill can vote on it right now.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Give me
Supporting one
that.
another.
If anybody wants this, and you do, please upvote it.
Yeah. So redirect to URL. So for now, I have to actually do this. If you have a sub2 deal equals yes, then I've got to go to dosgar.io / so https:// what did I say?
Bookings.
Yeah, with an S or something like that. Save. Close that. Let's go verify that that page is that. That would be the settings out here, wouldn't it? Inbound
Yeah,
calendar
then hit the little up thing.
/ bookings.
Yeah.
You mean
You
this?
can also hit that, yeah, preview the link.
Well, it's not live though. Oh, why? What? Why would it launch
You
that?
you previewed the wrong one.
Oh, I did? Yeah, but
Unless it's not
no.
published.
It's not published.
That's why.
Yeah, I was gonna say that shouldn't work. I don't want anybody. Oh, I do still want that to be no index. So what I need, do you remember how to do that?
I think it's in the SEO thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's down here in like tags, language, links and tags, custom tags, robots, no index,
That's familiar.
no index, GHL. Now, all right, this has got to go. I had this as my default search engine. I'm not.
Yeah, I was going to say, what? No more Google for you? It's just Chappy
I use
or Chad?
ChatGPT a lot. Yeah, Chad. GHL, no index. Disabling search engines. Literally, name is robots, content, no index. To prevent only Google, Googlebot, no index. Okay, cool. Got it. I remembered it. Robots, probably lowercase. My South African friends call robots, they say that when they're referring to traffic lights. Did you know that? Yeah. He's like,
What do they call
turn,
traffic lights?
bro, no, he calls traffic lights robots. What do they call robots? Crap if I know. He was giving me directions once, Xianku. He said, oh, you turn at the robot. I'm like, where is the robot? What are you talking about? I'm expecting some
Wait,
giant thing in somebody's yard on the corner.
did you go to South Africa to visit them?
No, I have a South African best friend in the US. He used to work for me.
Oh,
Yeah. We spent
so
like
funny,
the
robots.
better part of a year together working on a rehab every day.
Turn at the robot.
Yep. Turn at the robot. Where were we? Okay, so we got the booking page, bookings. Let me make sure that's what I actually configured here, the conditionals. If bookings, yep, doscard.io/bookings. So I will need to publish that. Well, I'm going to publish all these at the same time.
Is
And
that
this,
the right name for that thing? FL email?
well, it was first last email was the idea for the name of the
Oh yeah,
form.
that's right.
Oh,
We
and I need to rename
changed
that
that the other day.
stinking calendar because it displays the name. How dumb is that?
You can remove that. You can. I'm pretty sure you can toggle that off.
All right, let's find. Oh, cancel. Save. And calendars. We're learning to live here. Calendar settings.
Yes.
Yeah. Round robin. Edit. Why does it have to be named that?
You don't have to put anything in there.
You have to name it.
I thought there was. I thought you could toggle it off.
15-minute get DOS guard
That's yeah.
or get DOS guard 15-minute. I'd rather display that than inbound appointment blah 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 blah. Close. All right, so we created a calendar. We have conditional stuff here. So when I can't even preview this thing, can I? Maybe. No. Why not? Widget form.
Maybe. I don't know.
Does it work for you on other people's websites?
This is you're trying to preview the form, right?
Yeah, just the form by itself.
Yeah, you should be able to preview it. Let me see. I've been able to preview them before. Let's see. What is this? It's a form. This is your FL email. Preview. Yeah, it's a 404. Hmm.
Yep, it's weird to me. Who knew it would take this much time to work on building a website? Probably you. You probably knew.
Definitely me. Definitely me.
Okay, where was I getting that
Edit
form? That was
domain.
on the buyer page? Yeah. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Where was that form living?
the form was living as on a pop-up on a buyer page. So I'm buying a sub-2 now. No. That's get a TC callback. What? Oh, it's on my home page because the other pages are not ready yet. It's on my home page for now. If you haven't acted, or if you want info about DOSGuard, that's what it is. And that opens a pop-up. So the page has DOSGuard, it hosts the form. Do you have a deal closing inlet? So I should be able to, oh, is that live on the main site now? Ooh. DOSGuard.io, I want DOSGuard. Test. Do you have a sub-2 deal closing in 30 days or yes or less? Yes. I agree. Ooh, and it's gonna
What
fart.
happened?
It's gonna fart real hard because it takes us to /bookings,
Why
which
did it
is
go there?
we probably didn't
That's
save.
yeah. There's something. Oh, that page is probably not published.
I agree. But
That's why.
why is the wholesaler stuff coming up?
That was a duplicate page. I tried to embed that into that one.
So /bookings is causing a problem for us right now. But if I hold on, if I go back to the home page, I want DOSGuard test. If I click no, oh, it has to. Hey, so it sent the information.
That,
But what happened to the other question? Remember, it was supposed to load the other question.
I've never put a form inside a pop-up,
Oh,
so
you know what? Form, edit form. You know what happened? It processes rules in order. So if I do this and look at this, if it's equal to no, yeah, then show it. That's the top rule. They're executed top down. Why in the world would that not work?
Why does it still say radio 18 something F5?
I probably didn't rename this element here. Label, query key, no.
That's what makes me think that maybe it's not working because that was the old label for it.
Oh, that would be interesting. So let's delete that. But this one says if radio 185 F5.
Just select the radio thing.
If do you have yep, okay. Save. Yeah, that's a bug.
Yeah, that should automatically reset to whatever it was changed to.
And now it's too late. Oh well. I would like to report it to them so they can fix it, but it's too late. Save that. Refresh this page. I want DOSGuard. Oh, I saw it flash. And then if I click
That's
no,
good.
shouldn't it show immediately? Do I have to submit before it shows? That's what's weird to me.
There's something with that's like pushing it.
It's a required
Conditional
field.
logic will take precedence over hidden settings here.
Yeah, so it's not hidden. So it doesn't matter what those are.
Options.
And the conditional logic says if wait, isn't that supposed? Oh, I selected no. I have 2 yeses. Oops, that's supposed to be do you have a sub-2? And then it's supposed to be no. Then show IMA. That's the first one. Okay, so I probably just had that wrong. Save. You got any cool projects you've been working on for other people? There it is.
Just started with Rhonda and her bookkeeping experience.
Good old Rhonda. I love Rhonda. I met her a long time ago and she was in Hawaii. And so she was on for like a late night after family night session with Pace. I'm like, hey, let's keep this party
Nice.
going and I'll talk about whatever you want. Yeah, it works now. So if I choose yes or if I choose no, it pops down.
So would you have 2 no's or 2 yeses or
I had
something
2
in there?
yeses.
Oh, cool.
But the first, it says they execute top down, and the first one was if you say yes, then it should show. So it still didn't, but that's weird.
Got
Whatever.
confused.
Yeah.
So now it should take to the calendar page, but the calendar page isn't published yet, right?
Yeah. So I need to go find that page and publish it, don't I?
Yes.
Because now my main website is live with a calendar thing. So inbound calendar. Let me edit this.
And
It
then
doesn't
check
say
if that
wholesaler.
wholesale clone is published, because I think it is.
But this has / bookings. I'm going to publish this right now.
Right.
Update. It wasn't published before. And then we'll go back and check out the clone. This, yeah, this is wholesaler dash 4631. There's your custom embed and the 404 for whatever that was, the element.
Yeah.
So now DOSGuard should work. If I refresh, it should take me to the calendar page. I want DOSGuard. Yes, I do. I agree. Can contact me. Book now. DOSGuard.io/bookings.
Money.
And my email is absolutely full of inquiries from test. Oh, but
That's the
now
best.
this has my global section header, which I'm not done with yet. Crap, these are all going to link back to the home page. It's all
Then
broken.
just remove. No, just
Oh, Billy.
remove the header. Get that header off that page.
Yeah,
Off that calendar page.
that page is supposed to be a dead end. So let's go to the calendar
Yeah.
page.
No leaky funnel there.
That's right.
I would say even remove the footer from that, because that's going to leak out too.
And then I just need to redirect back to the home page after you book the calendar. So.
Or just redirect them to a thank you page. Like you can add that in the calendar. Thank you for your time, and then done.
Oh, here we go. So I copied the global section, and now it's non-global, and I can delete the global, and still have a header with the logo at the top, but I can take all this other crap out.
You got to edit that.
Yeah, I just want the logo in the top.
Yeah. Just go on the. Why does it say footer? Did you make this a footer
No, where?
on the right hand side?
It doesn't say
Top
footer.
right, it says footer. It does. Right above general and advanced,
Oh,
it says footer.
Element name down here is selected as footer.
Oh, you didn't select the top one yet.
No.
So select that
navigation
menu.
Yeah.
And now you got to remove, because you're going to remove that logo too, but you can just remove these.
I can actually leave this and just remove all the stuff, can't I?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Goodness, I got a lot of stuff to remove here.
Just to remove the about one, and then the parents.
No more parents. Batman would be so sad. Okay, we have a blank DOSGuard. I can get rid of this. Book now, nav menu, headline, calendar, footer. I can get rid of the footer too on this page, huh?
Yeah.
It's really just a chance
Maybe
to get distracted.
maybe the redirect would redirect them to the social pages.
Yeah, so when you're done, now I go to the calendar settings. When you're done booking, what's the calendar confirmation page? And that's where it
Yeah, I don't
displays the
remember.
thank you instead of a URL redirect to the home page.
Correct.
Lame. I'm gonna go change it.
I got to read what that GIF is whenever we stop moving screens.
It says shut up and take my money. It's not animated. It's the guy off Futurama. I've never watched that show.
What?
Sorry
to hear that.
Calendars.
Have you ever watched in the, what's it called, The Great North?
Mm-mm.
I think you might enjoy that one. It's the guy who plays Ron Swanson. What's his name?
Oh, he's hilarious.
It's his cartoon, but and it's like a family. It's like it's very family oriented cartoon. It's not like Simpsons. It's more like it's very outdoorsy. It's all about family life in Alaska. It's hilarious.
It's a cartoon though?
Oh, it's a cartoon.
Hmm.
It's good.
Weird.
You're gonna like it if you ever watch it.
Mm,
All right, what are you looking for?
Button text, schedule meeting.
Notifications.
The redirect at the end. There was
One
a
of these. I know it's in here. It's in here somewhere. Start at the top. None of these.
no.
There it
Ah,
is.
confirmation page.
Scroll.
Redirect. There we
Yep.
go. Back to my home page. Thanks. Bye. Save.
So rude. You don't even say thank you. You just push them out.
Yep.
So rude.
And they love me for it.
All right, so make this thing go live.
Ah! What happened to this button?
What'd you do to it?
What'd you do to it?
I didn't do anything.
Somebody did something to it. Home page.
Preview looked good.
It did. That looks good too.
It's weird.
How strange.
Guess it
Mobile?
didn't cache right.
Okay. Freaking me out. That looks terrible.
Look at it in incognito. Maybe it's just freaking out because you've been on this page too many times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Everybody else sees it fine.
Yep. Looks good from here, said the developer in India. Okay, what did you want to test?
Let's just make sure the moneymaker is up and running so you can get your
Oh,
calls
yeah.
going tomorrow. You can tell your people.
That's right.
It's live. Come give me your money.
Yep.
Let me save you hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Somebody showed me a typo. Hold on, let me find that thing. Safe to do sell. Oh, sellers and agents. Makes it safe to sell subject to the mortgage. Thank you.
Makes it safe to sell subject to the mortgage.
Yep. Hey, it's starter language. It'll get better. You see the little thing in my logo?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So, hey there, little guy.
Swimming right along.
Mm-hmm. How are things going? Swimmingly, sir.
Swimmingly. Getting to the exact place I need to be.
Okay, well, for me, I've got a bunch more content to throw on pages and continue building these out, but we've got a good format. I think you made good changes to the buyer page. So thank you for that. Made it easier to
Yeah.
read. I still have some text to remove, probably still anyways. Oh, articles. So if they want to learn more, do you recommend pages and subpages? Because this hierarchy doesn't make sense. There's just a list of pages. You can't hierarchicalize everything here, which drives me insane.
Yeah. I have not gone down. What would you want to do?
I'm used to Google
Like
Sites where I can make
what's your
something.
end goal?
I can make a page and then a subpage, and I would just have a separate article per subpage. And so it would be like creativetc.io/articles/how to sign somebody else's docs. Like I like that URL hierarchy, but the blog with GHL blogs are like a completely separate function, a separate thing, and I don't understand why. If I switch to Creative TC, I've got posts written, I've got my website. And then I've got a blog page, which specifically just links to the blog function. Like you said, funnels and web page building was the same, or like they're two different versions of the same thing. So I can do a blog category navigation at the top and things like that. But it's weird to me to have a dedicated blog site and not just have it incorporated into my website.
So wouldn't it be the case of I'm trying to think how you would do that. What happens when you click blog
Where? Here?
up in the top? Yeah.
Or in
Oh,
preview?
it's just in the
It
preview.
takes me
It's
to
in
here.
preview
So
mode.
I put it in my top nav. So if you go home, you've got that. If you go blog, it jumps to here. So it's still, I can still put it in the top nav and still jump here. So I think I'm okay with it like this. I don't
Okay.
understand what difference it makes to have the blog as opposed to just more web pages that have articles. It's got a little bit different management and categorization. It allows you,
Yeah,
oh,
I think organization.
yeah, so I can filter based on tags at the top. Topics. So if I had five articles based on due on sale, then I could search by topic and it would show all the articles related to that. I feel like now I'm looking at this, looking at my footer, I need like a little line or a different colored
Yeah,
footer so
there's
it's clear because you can't tell the breakover between page and
so
footer.
much stuff in there.
And that's okay
That
in the
drives me
footer
crazy.
if I cram it down, but it's pretty big. It's pretty tall. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Other things to
Cool.
fix.
I like it.
Yeah, that's really big.
You could probably change where it's test.creativetc.io/blog. You could probably just rename it from blog to article, like the URL itself.
Yeah. So then if I go to the blog and I go to click this, oh, it doesn't show me what the article is going
Yeah.
to be. Oh well.
Cool. Well, this has been fun. I'm glad we were able to not get too sidetracked. We started to get sidetracked with the
It's
quiz.
pretty easy. Yeah, well, and I spent a lot of time building that last night. Really what I should just do is keep my Google form and embed it on a web page and just grade that and take the Google form submission because this is not
Just you
it's not fully baked.
for the yeah, try the opportunity and the form itself inside of Go High Level, and because you can score it there and probably do the same thing.
Yeah,
And
because
that
I
way
would like
you're
to track partners in the CRM and associate their scores. So that when somebody calls or I look them up, it's like, oh, okay, this person took the quiz on October 24th and they passed with flying colors.
yeah, it'll probably come up as a custom field under the contact. So you'll be able to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to do it in Go High Level. I wanted to use the quiz feature,
Yeah.
but in this case, it's too bad.
I think we can still do it one way or either. eh, I'll spend some time on it when you're like ready to do it, when that becomes the priority, and I'll learn it, and then
Okay.
you got to tell me what you want, and then I'll learn it, and then I'll come back and say it's not ready yet, or
Mm.
we'll do it this way, or we'll do it that way.
Yeah, and I already know how to work Google Forms. So for now, I don't know, probably for the next 3 to 6 months, it's fine to do Google Form and just embed it on a page.
So you have the questions, you just want them to get scored. That's it, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's today? Wednesday?
Well, I already have it built in Google Forms, so just embedding it instead of rebuilding it is fine by me for now.
And then you can push the answer back to Go High Level. Just zap it over.
Yeah. The number is all I care about.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be easy.
Because Google
Super
Forms
easy.
will store, if I need to go investigate which questions they got wrong, I can check that manually. That's not gonna be a huge percentage of my time.
Yeah, just take the 10 minutes to just zap all those over, create custom fields for each question, and easy.
Yeah.
Cool,
Make
man. This has
make a
been
sense
great.
to me. Thanks, man. I will
I'll talk to you in the next few days.
continue to throw people your way when I can.
I appreciate it. Let me know when you need more help, or just I dropped in on you earlier today, and you weren't in office.
Oh yeah, I was working on stuff. Mm,
You
I
don't
don't remember.
you can't
Anyway,
work on stuff.
yeah.
That's not fair. Adios.
Okay, see ya. All right, folks, that's gonna cut off the live stream for now. We will catch you on the next one.